We're on.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to part 2 of Money, Mindset, and Myths. And last week and about 30 minutes ago, we discussed the first part of the program about being honest about money, about making decisions, and what happens when you make a decision, set a goal. And we kind of explored again the process of resistance, because it really is a roadblock to your attaining your goals. And so tonight, we're going to continue the program, and we're starting with values. Okay. We need somebody to mute themselves. Okay. Values. Okay, so values, understanding your values, because if you don't really have a handle on what your values are, it really becomes just another roadblock that's going to interfere with your reaching your goals. And your values are those ideals that are very, very important to you. You know, like your family, your spiritual growth, your independence. And when you attempt to do something, set a goal, make a decision that's not in harmony with your values, then your goal, count on this, your goal loses its luster and you will lose your motivation. That's why it's so important. And so the problem is that very few of us have done the inner work of identifying, you know, what are the values that are really the most important to us. And the people who I know that live the most satisfying lives are people that, you know, have abundance, are the people who really took the time to prioritize their values and then made their decisions according to their values. Now, I think some of you might have gotten that sheet. I think I posted it on a couple different Voxer sites, the values sheet. And if you don't have this, what I'm going to do is tomorrow I will post on Team Up Digging Deeper, and I will also post this values clarification sheet. And what it's going to ask you to do is, number one, identify 10 values. And there's probably 60, 70 values listed here. So identify your top 10 and then reduce it down to your top 5. And I'll be perfectly honest with you, and your values can change according to where you are in your life, okay? When I did an exercise like this 25 years ago, you know, I had 3 little kids at home. So family was one of my top values, okay? Well, those kids now are all kind of grown, not kind of, they're all grown. Some of them have children of their own. So family is not in my top 5 anymore, okay? So I'm just going to tell you my top 5, and there's no right, there's no wrong. It's just, this is what's really important to me. Faith, okay? You know, my connection with the creator of the universe, number 1, okay? Surprise, surprise, health. Number 3, gratitude. Number 4, for those of you that don't know me well, let me tell you, self-discipline is definitely one of my values. And number 5 is contribution. I've told people for years that I'm wired for contribution and compensation. And if I could add one more, and I can't for this exercise, but it would be independence. So you see, Juice Plus is in complete harmony with my values. Okay, it's in complete harmony with my faith, with my health, with gratitude, with self-discipline, with contribution. So I can't wait to see what you guys come up with for your values. Okay, so there are no guarantees in reaching one's goal. We will struggle. Resistance, it's important. Let's celebrate it. We might even fail. But if we are clear about the values that guide us, we will always be able to find our way back. That's how important values are. All right, so you're going to do that exercise for me. Step 3, you got to stretch and grow. Okay, guys, that's really the only way you become the diamond, okay, in that resistance process. Oprah asks herself every single day, how much further can I stretch to reach my fullest potential? I would say there's a woman who's accomplished a lot, but every day she asks that in prayer. So you've got to stretch, my friends, beyond what is comfortable. That's a big deal. You've got to stretch beyond what is comfortable. You have to feel the fear, endure the discomfort, observe the resistance, and go for it anyways. That's how you become the diamond. I want to start the Diamond Club in Juice Plus. So what's your stretch? What's your stretch? Here's some ideas. Do what you think you can't do. This one's hard for women. Number 2, speak up and ask for what you want. And you have to let go of what's holding you back. So I would love to, if we have time at the end, and I think we will, I would love to have, because I think there's less than 20 of us on the call. I would love for us maybe some honest conversation about what do you think you can't do, okay? What makes you uncomfortable? When you think on this, when you think of the Juice Plus business, what makes you uncomfortable? All right, what makes you uncomfortable? All right, this is so much fun. Hang on, I gotta shut my thing up on my phone here. Okay. All right, you gotta let go of stuff. And as soon as you start to let go of stuff, I'm gonna tell you right now, the universe is gonna come running to you with new things to fill the void. So when you start letting go of things and when you start doing this hard work, the payoff, my friends, is not just higher earnings, okay, but the payoff is a more enhanced self-esteem, more positive self-image. You know, I did that program a couple months ago called Mirror, Mirror. It was all about how the significance of our self-image and our self-esteem. When you do this work and you start letting things go, these are major steps in helping you just enhance that self-esteem. So what would be some things that you need to let go of in your life? How about friends that don't support you? That was the very, very first thing I had to let go of, was friends. I actually came up with a list of people who were not supporting me in my new endeavor or in life, okay? I had to let go of the good opinion of other people. You notice how I didn't put anybody down. I had to let go of the good opinion of other people. People who thought, she doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't know what she's getting herself into. I had to let go of the good opinion of other people. All right, now I don't want to ruffle feathers here, but what about addiction? And every single one of us has addiction. Every single one of us has addiction. How about the addiction to social media? What about the addiction to television? The addiction to Netflix? The addiction to video games? The addiction to foods that don't serve us? The addiction to habits that sabotage us, okay? And the number one addiction of all time, I'm gonna quote my mentor, Richard Rohr, every single one of us are addicted to our thoughts. Oh, and they absolutely take us to the curb every single day. So when you're doing this work, can you see what happens? Is that you become more aware. You're becoming more aware. And if you go back to the program, Mirror, Mirror, just becoming aware will sometimes, most of the time, help to neutralize what it is that you're thinking about, okay? Comparison. What if you let go of comparison? Oh, here's one. This one, I hear women talk about this all the time. How about letting go of exhaustion as a status symbol? I think people love to talk about exhaustion as if it's some sort of badge of courage. Letting go of exhaustion as a status symbol. Oh, here's another one. Letting go of anxiety as a lifestyle. Whew. These are notes from 4 years ago. I didn't realize how rich these notes were. All right, how about scarcity? I'm seeing a lot of scarcity out there right now, that there's just not enough wealth and abundance to go around. And let me tell you, my darlings, in God's universe, there is plenty of abundance for every single person. And how about you could give up the need for certainty, that you're going to do this, you're going to do this business based on faith. And in scripture, we know that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of which we cannot see. Oh, not bad for someone who says she can't quote scripture, huh? There we go. That's what faith is, and I live my life by that. All right, so next, we are going to create community, okay? We're going to create community. Let me go. I've kind of fallen off my thought pattern here. Okay, a supportive community. I want you to think of this. And when we get together this summer and we do our workshops, people are going to fall into 4 different areas for you. 4 kinds of people that will support you, okay? Because there are people out there who will joyfully greet the person you are becoming. I want you to think of this. This is how you are going to create your powerful community. A group of people who are true believers and cheer you on. Number 2, confidants who you can trust and confide in. Number 3, that group of people that will model for you what's possible. And then number 4, messengers who provide information. And some people will fall into every category. But I saw this morning, I think it was Jamie who posted a video from Eric Worre. Okay, a messenger who can provide information. So you're gonna start to look to find people who will fall into those 4 categories to help support you on your new venture, in your dream, in your new way of living, in your new way of living and being, okay? 5 principles as you are creating this community. Realize that no one will do this for you, but you don't have to do it alone. Reach out and ask for support, for mentorship, okay? Hang out with the kind of people you want to be, not who you have been. Watch what it is that you talk about. You've heard me lecture on this so many times. The power of words. There is no room in your life for gossip. Everything that comes out of your mouth is a decree. What are you decreeing over your health, over your life, over your prosperity, over your abundance, over your relationships? And this piece of, hang out with the kind of people that you want to be. Remember one of the things I said that I had to let go of were some people. And this was something that I quoted last Saturday when I did that workshop, is that I will choose my friends with care. I am who my friends are. I speak their language and I wear their clothes. I share their opinions and their habits. Guys, the people that you hang with are so significant. And respect yourself by taking time for yourself. Communities are so important. Some of the best things I've ever done in this business is when I've grouped distributors together. Like I have this little group called Bold Babes, and they meet a couple times a week and they do power hours together and they do events together. and they support and challenge each other. Know that support and challenge is the perfect relationship. You don't want to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't call you out, okay? Because sometimes it takes somebody else to see what we cannot see. All right, 5 principles. And now, drum roll, please. It's time to respect and appreciate money. Okay? It's time to respect. And how do you do that? Well, here are 4 rules of money. Spend less. Spend less. Save more. Do you know in Asia that children are taught from elementary school to save 30% of their income right off the top? Isn't that interesting? We're just taught, we live in a society, we live in a spend society. And so these rules are not common thought, okay, but they will change not just how you feel about money, but they will change your abundance. And they also, this is the pathogenesis for you to live that life of security, which is so important. Invest wisely. I work with 2 to 3 different financial planners because they all see it differently. And I have one financial planner who is more of a risk taker. And then I have another financial planner who's much more conservative. And so I invest wisely and give generously. Okay, those are the 4 rules of money. Okay, so, oh my goodness, so we're going to be wrapping it up here. I'm great, we're going to be able to unmute. In summary, for this program, tell the truth about what's working and what is not working in your life. Make some firm decisions about what you truly want. Let me know, because I'm really looking to lock arms with those that are resolved. Number 3, look for opportunities to stretch, okay? And do what you think you cannot do. Do what you absolutely dread. Ooh, isn't that good? Do what you absolutely dread. Support yourself with a community of like-minded people. Keep your commitments, my darlings. If you say you're going to do it, you do it. Be accountable. Put yourself first. That is not greedy. Jamie Cantrell has an entire organization based on it. She calls it Joy, J-O-Y. And I love how so many people have missed what that's all about. It's not about that these girls are giddy 24/7. It's J-O-Y, just one you. Rigorously observe your actions and your thoughts. Wow. Respect and appreciate money by taking good care of it. Pay off your debts, my darling. Pay off your credit card debts. And make a vow. Make a vow. What's that perfect vow? I am worthy of great abundance. I am worthy of prosperity. So here's your task. God is tapping you on the shoulder, and God says, hey, your task is to build a better world. And I answer, how? How? This world is such a large, vast place, and there is nothing I can do, but God, in all of his wisdom, says, just build a better you. There you have it, my friends. There's part 2. All right. I would love to unmute this. Hi, Rosemary. Look at the people that I didn't even know were here.
Terri, do you want me to stop recording now?
Yeah, you can stop recording. That would be lovely. Thank you. All right.